Today I'm going to be filming the TMI tag, and I was tagged quite a while ago by the lovely Emma. I'll leave the link to her channel below. She's amazing, and if you're watching, Emma, congratulations on reaching 10,000 subscribers because she does really deserve it. But yeah, it was quite a while back and I'm just getting around to doing it, but I hope you're all going to like it and it maybe lets you get to know me a little bit better, and let's just get started. Right, number one is what are you wearing? So I'll just talk about things you can see. I have this love heart necklace and I have no idea where it came from, but apparently I have it. So I'm wearing that. I've got my Michael Kors watch on. I've got this kind of grey cardigan from H&M and just a plain black top. Have you ever been in love? Yes, I'm pretty certain I'm in love right now and it is really good. Number three, ever had a terrible breakup? I haven't necessarily had a terrible one. I've maybe had one that I felt I could possibly have handled a bit better. Number four, how tall are you? I'm 5'4". Number five, how much do you weigh? I'm just under 9 stone at the moment. Any tattoos? Nope, I don't have a single tattoo. Any piercings? I have one ear pierce. It's a little bit random. When I was younger, my ears used to close up really easily, so they've closed up and been re-pierced quite a few times, and this one basically closed up and I just never got it re-pierced, so I just have this one earlobe with a little star earring, but I need to get that one done. One true pairing. So in terms of in real life, it's got to be Jason Statham and Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. I think they're just the perfect couple. They look so good together. And then out of a show, out of Vampire Diaries, it would be Damon and Elena. Out of One Tree Hill, it's got to be Lucas and Peyton. So that kind of leads on to the next one, which is my favourite shows. So we've got the Vampire Diaries, One Tree Hill, we've got the OC, we have got Friends, we've got Dexter, we've got Prison Break, that's one I'm obsessed with right now. Gossip Girl, love that as well. And another one that I used to watch a lot when I was younger, when I was getting ready for school, was Everybody Loves Raymond, and I find that show really hilarious and I need to buy that and box set. The next one's favourite band. So I wouldn't say I'm massive on music. I used to listen to music a lot more than I do now. But in terms of some favourite bands, one of my all-time favourites, and they always will be, is Radiohead. And yeah, then I don't know if Ellie Goulding's class as a band, but she's like my favourite singer. Something that I miss, I don't know, I think I just miss being young and not worrying about anything and just feeling like you're invincible and like, you know, the world just goes on forever, and not really realising how prominent and how like there that death is. I know that's a pure morbid subject, but when you're a kid you don't really think about all that, and when you start to kind of grow up you realise that unfortunately things are not forever. Okay, so the next one is favourite song. So I'm obsessed with a couple at the moment for when I go out running. They really get me in the mood and get me going. So one of them is My Love by Route 94. That's amazing, you should check that one out. And the other one is Sail by Able Nation. I am 21 years old and I'm going to be 22 in November. My zodiac sign is Scorpio, so apparently I have a sting in my tail. Quality that I look for in a partner. I would just say trust, obviously that's a major one. And just like being kind and generous and doing things for you. Like, it's the little things that really add up and mean the most. Yeah, so trust, kindness, and seeing that person portray kindness to others as well. Favourite quote. Okay, so one of my favourites is "What's for you won't go by you." And the other one is that, it's by Plato and I can't remember the exact wording, but it's all about basically that everyone is fighting a great battle, so just be kind to others because you don't know what they're going through. Right, favourite actor. I think I'll do an actor and an actress. Okay, so actor. Okay, it's going to be the generic Ryan Gosling. I'm sorry, I love him, he's beautiful. In terms of actress, I love Scarlett Johansson. She's beautiful and she always plays her roles amazingly. And I also have a weird thing for Kate Winslet. I've always really liked her, especially in Titanic. Favourite colour? I don't know, I don't really feel like I have a specific favourite colour. I like wearing like blacks and greys, totally depressing, but that's what I like wearing. Loud music or soft? Okay, so I definitely want loud music when you're getting ready for a night out and you want to be totally in the party mood, but soft sometimes if I've got a bit of a headache. I quite like loud music in the car as well though, so Definitely both. Where do you go when you're sad? Well, this is quite good actually. More recently it's been out for a run. It definitely just takes me away from everything and just helps me to focus on running and just kind of feeling free, as cheesy as that sounds. How long does it take you in the shower? It takes me 20 minutes. I'm quite long in the shower, but that's because I brush my teeth in the shower and obviously wash my hair every day. So it takes quite a while in the shower. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? It just depends. If it's like a quick morning where I'm going to uni or maybe where I'm rushing to work, then I could probably do it in about 45 minutes. If I've got a relaxed length of time, it's normally about an hour. If I've got a really relaxed length of time, it can be an hour to an hour and a half if I want like perfect makeup. I've never been in a physical fight. Right, so turn on, I'm going to do a personality trait and a physical trait as well. So personality, turn on, biggest turn on is kindness, and definitely seeing that displayed to others. In terms of physical, it has to be height and build. I like a tall man with a big build. So turn off, personality wise, arrogance, cockiness, I hate all of that, can't be bothered with it. And in terms of physical, I can't really think of a physical one, but I would just say not keeping themselves clean and neat and tidy. You know, clean your shoes, iron your clothes, just the basics, and like smell fresh again. The reason that I joined YouTube, this was about 2009 I think it was, and it was a contest video for, who was it for? It was Lorraine Stanek, yeah, she did a contest and I'm sure I uploaded a video for that, and that was the first time I ever uploaded to YouTube. Fears. Fear of driving. It's a bit of a problem. I don't like driving the car, places that I don't know. It really upsets me, and I've only been on the motorway once since I passed my test. The last thing that made me cry was actually just, was it last night? I think it was the night before, and it was about my skin. And I know that seems like such a stupid thing, but my skin's just awful just now, and I have a lot of blemishes around here, and it just kind of gets me down sometimes when I've got a lot. Normally I try to just kind of forget about it, but when I've got a lot of kind of big spots, it just upsets me again. Last time you said you loved someone, either yesterday or the day before, to my boyfriend. The meaning behind my YouTube name is just because when I was younger my dad used to call me Sophiekinnzz. He actually used to say Sophiekinnzz, the Bophiekinnzz, the big fat Tophiekinnzz, which was quite rude, but I was a chubby child. But yeah, it kind of just came from that. When I set up my YouTube, I just thought, what could I call myself? And then just went with Sophiekinnzz, and it just kind of. Okay, so the last book that I read was Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. And the book that I am currently reading, let me just check my Kindle. Okay, so it's called Take Me Home by Daniela Sacerdote. I'm not sure how to say that last name, but it's a really cheap one that I just got on the Kindle. Okay, the last show that I watched was Prison Break. That was last night. The last person I talked to was my mum before she left for work today. And the relationship between you and the person you last text. Let me have a look. Okay, well it was Andy, so obviously he's my boyfriend. Favourite food? Without a doubt this is pasta. I'm obsessed with it. I would eat it every single day, specifically macaroni cheese. The place that I want to visit, I definitely want to go to New York, which is great because I'm potentially getting the opportunity with uni next year hopefully, so fingers crossed for that. And I also want to visit Paris as well, and just somewhere hot. I really need some sun. I'm so pale because I live in Scotland in the UK and the weather is awful, so I need some sun. The last place that I was, does that mean abroad? I'm not really sure. If that means abroad, then it was Poland last year. Do you have a crush? Just Andy, so yeah. And the last time you kissed someone, that was when I last saw Andy, which was just over a week ago. I can't remember. It was between a week to 2 weeks anyway. Favourite flavour of sweet? I love chocolate, so well, let's go with Oreo chocolate because that is my favourite chocolate ever. What instruments do you play? I actually play the flute, which was a big deal all throughout my school life, and I actually got to my grade 8 And yeah, I've not been playing it as much recently, but I actually got it out the other day and I was surprised at how I still knew how to play everything and how it actually just naturally came back to me. Favourite piece of jewellery, that has to be my Michael Kors watch off of Vandy. I'm obsessed with that at the moment. The last sport that I played, well, I don't play sport but I run, so we could just say the last sporty thing that I did was going out a run the other day. I went for 10 kilometres and I did that in an hour and 2 minutes, so I was quite chuffed with that. The last song that I sang, I have no idea. I really don't have a favourite chat up line, and I have certainly never used a chat up line. The last time you hung out with anyone, my friends at uni, we had an event on yesterday, so we hung out and did the event, yeah, and hung out with my mum as well because she was there. And finally, the last one is who should answer these questions next. That is going to be Alana. Landsay Doll Beauty here on YouTube. I'll leave her link down below. And then I'm also going to have Lucy, which is Lucy Helen something, I can't remember her exact name, but I'll have them linked down below and you should check them out because they're lovely girls. And Alana is a Scottish girl like myself, so yeah, I'll leave them below. And I hope you liked this video, hope you enjoyed it and it was a little bit interesting. And yeah, that's me answered all the questions and I will see you in my next video.